really want to go through this. We're just gonna take read and I'm gonna talk as we watch. We don't act, we don't click, we watch. It's important. I'm gonna try to get into breaking down bad market conditions, where you should stay out, when you should try to look for something. Or no, not when you should try, when you should look for something. Because trying is failing in this stuff. You don't try to look for something, you try and you're failing. You act when you know. So, yeah. This is not prediction. This is simply just marking up price action. You know? But, like, fair right up. We're just marking it up. We're seeing how it reacts. See it low, you see? So, upper half. You want to really watch upper halves of fair right gaps. I feel like that's the main thing you want to do. See, now when you see we are going up and we have a failure swing, that is a terrible sign for fair right gap. It's a terrible sign. Look at that. It just runs right past it. Just off of this. I will probably say, to be honest with you, fair right gaps is the most OP, to be honest with you. They tell you things, they tell you things before things even happen. And ICT has made it so easy to know when the market is about to do something or not. I want you to just tape read this stuff. Watch it with your own eyes. See how it acts. You know? Don't sit here and look at this and be like, oh, it ran past it 1,000 times. They don't work. If you have that mindset, you need to sit down. I'm serious. You need to sit down. You need to meditate. Sit down on the floor, crisscross out, so you need to meditate. Because you shouldn't be getting swayed this easily by failed price action, quote unquote failed. If you're getting swayed, it's because you probably lost a couple times. You need to sit down and just look at price. No. You need to sit down, take a deep breath, and meditate. Sit down, look at price. Because this one worked. This one's working. And look what's working. The lower half. That's sensitivity. But if we do go to that, at this point, this is what ICT is. I am not gonna lie to you, he's a GOAT 2026 now. I wouldn't lie, he's a GOAT 2026. He's breaking down everything. These commentaries, bro. He's breaking down everything. At this point, I don't want to see a retest this for IVG. I don't. It's a terrible sign if it does, because the fact that we tested this multiple times already. We're sensitive to it, but if it comes back, that's a clear sign that we are most likely bullish. We don't want to see it come back after being this sensitive. Want to see this play? You want to see potential sell side get swept, but there's no clear sell side as of right now, so that's the only possible spot. But let's mark out this fair right gap. Look at that. So we run to that fair right gap. That privilege you use. Now at this point, you can probably predict a new phase in price, because when we tap into a fair right gap that was used previously for bullish price action, you can probably anticipate a bullish reaction, especially if you have good liquidity sweeps. But you want to watch. Just watch. Don't rush to click a button. Don't rush to do anything. Just watch it. Literally. Mark out buy side, sell side. Look how it reacts to fair value gaps. Look how it reacts to wicks. Look how it reacts to order blocks. Look how it reacts to the stuff. And don't click a button. Don't even try to place a prediction. Watch it. And you're going to see how the market reacts. And then one time, a very beautiful lady is gonna walk past, and she's gonna show herself, and you're gonna see it play out. And you're gonna be like, that is what I want. That's what I'm looking for. You didn't click a button, but you know what you want now. All because you're not here for dopamine. You're not here for the dopamine rush. You're watching. She's gonna present herself. You just have to wait. Now at this point, alright. See that fair value gap? Let fair value gaps tell you everything. Let fair value gaps tell you the narrative. Seriously. Let it tell you what it's gonna do. And just watch. Don't predict. I'm just marking up fair value gaps. Just watch. Make sure that small imbalance, volume imbalance. You literally just want to mark that up. Just mark it up. It's not that hard. If you can't sit here and read and just mark up things, bro, you're worried about the wrong thing, and I can promise you that. You need to go sit down, take a break, meditate. Not, what I mean meditating, it can just be breaths. Calm your nervous system down. Take your mind off of just the charts. Take it off the charts. Is that a volume imbalance? So close. It close above it, but we can still use it. Watch. See that? She's using that. People were like, oh, what is the reaction to? Right there. See this? Mark it up again. Now at this point we do have this buy side. So the market will have to look. Hear me out. Listen. I'm not trying to click no button, but the market will have to touch here and dump if it is planning to be bearish. That's my. But I'm gonna just watch. It's not a prediction I'm attached to. Stop being attached to your predictions. It's tape reading. You're just watching. Just watching. How many girls walk past? Just watching. You're not doing nothing. Just watch. Now, the time is very important as well. You want to look at time. It's not just price. It's time, then price. And once you realize that, and once you have experience to fully understand the things, you would take time way more serious, honestly. And I'm going to be honest with you. She pops up. The beautiful girl I'm talking about, she pops up in these times. But, so look what we have, though. Relative equal highs. This is, oh my fault. This is minor sell side. Buy side. Relative equal highs. My H is not right. Minor buy side, relative equal highs. And what else we have? We have sell side. Why is this valid as sell side? Because how much time this is owed. There's so much time that there's so much. It's an old low. Let's put it that way. And plus, it's Linden low. But just watch it. Let's watch it. Relative equal highs right there. See that? You see that order block right there? Just mark it up. I'm not asking for much. Mark it up. No predictions, none of that. See further? Extend them. See what it does. See what it uses. Look what we're doing. Tap all the way back. Failed to close above cross-credit closement. I don't want to see it touch cross-credit closement again. If it's, you see that? So now that it touched cross-credit closement, we can all instantly realize that this is overall bullish. Because usually if we touch cross-credit closement, we should respect the lower half if we're bearish. The fact that we touched it again, that just shows we're not bearish. Look at that. It's, bro, watch fair value gaps. Seriously, watch them. Just watch them. They tell you everything. ICT is telling you these things. He is. But I was watching his live stream this morning, and how much sauce he's dropping his live streams now, it's just outrageous. He's just laying out predictions after predictions after predictions. Literally, he's dang near giving signals now. I wouldn't lie to you. But see how we take on the relative equal highs, right? And after we take out the relative equal highs, what do we create? Fair value gap. What is that? I've been talking about it. I'm stopping. You want to see a fair value gap like this get inverse after we take out liquidity. It's a nice clear sign. It's a good sign. Now you see this right here? Look, you see this down move? Right? You see this down. Look, the last down close candle before the liquidity sweep. That's a breaker. Last down close candle, the lowest down close candle before down move. In this case scenario, I will use this one because it really is the last down close candle, last manipulation before we take out the high. You just want to watch that. Just watch it. Just watch it. Just watch it. It's no harm. So, but when you're sitting here, you're freaking your chest is pounding, your breath is heavy, and you're like, oh, I'm trying to find something. Okay, what? You're losing, bro. You already lost. Look at that. Now, is this hard? I'm not doing nothing you can't do. Just freaking marking out freaking boxes on the screen, bro. Now what do we have? Check news all the time. 10 o'clock, what is it? It's about to be 10, like 40 minutes. Let's watch it. And then once you take reads, you're gonna see the clear manipulations. You're gonna see the clear manipulations once you take read. Now, what is this again? What I just say? The fair value gap that was created, the first fair value gap that was created before. I mean, the fair value gap that was created while it was taking out liquidity. What is that? You want to utilize those. Those are usually your narrators. I'm serious. You may think I'm joking. I'm not. Those are usually your narrators of price. Or what the frick it might do. Especially with time. See how we just inverse that? Now I'm not saying this buy side is going to be taken, because as you can see we already took out liquidity. So how much liquidity is at this high? Almost zero. I'm playing. I mean, it's a theory. It's a theory, but you just watch. It works usually, but saying there's no liquidity at the high is outrageous. But it's not a high it would use though usually. Those are usually protected highs. In a market would create a condition where it's a protected high. You see that? Okay. So we tap back into that. We're still sensitive with the upper half. Watch that fair value gap. I'm telling you, these fair value gaps are created for a reason. They're usually almost forever created for a reason, especially in a condition like this. Now, in a random condition where it's just drop and continue to just create Ferrari gaps or breakaway gaps, you don't freaking use those. Those are usually doesn't really matter. So look how we touch cross. We hit cross enforcement. This a Ferrari gap. Right. You see how it has nothing to drop off of. Yeah, use that wick, but usually, since this was the narrator of this huge move, it will most likely tap it back. Okay. It didn't. It's bearish. You see that right there? What is that? Sell side. Or you can, I mean, if you want to look at it, break of structure. But man, I say it's sell side. You know, it's funny, bro. Because even though I just said after we serve our sell side, there's dang near no liquidity at this low. But man, old lows, just keep it simple. Old lows and old highs, it's liquidity. But just tape read, nevertheless, tape read. You're gonna see it. So if we do tap into this Ferrari gap, I want to see no time be spent in the lower half. I really don't want to see any time. You see how we're just using that wick as well. So let me mark that wick, and I'll just talk about it. I'm just gonna keep it like that. Now we can just instantly drop bears from there. That's bearishness. Yeah, look at that. That's bearishness. We drop it from there. We keep this gap open, but bearish, buddy. Now let me check the 4 hour, the day. No liquidity targets. Look to the left, you can see no liquidity targets. You go to the weekly as well. So you see how we have this old. This is sell side. Why? Relative equal lows. Came down. Respected at relative equal lows. That's sell side. This is also sell side. Oh, low. Just market. No predictions. Just market. Now with this right here. Here's what I would say. Mark it up. That's what I'll say. Mark it up. And quad it. I will quad this. Grade it. Whatever the frick you want to call it. This Ferrari gap could be something. I'm not saying it's going to push price up. I'm not saying it's going to push price down. But it could be used for something. Depending on how we react to it. Let me see. But I really want to get into a condition where it's just terrible. Terrible price action. Look at the Ferrari gap. Let's watch it. Mark it up, buddy. See? Alright. And just watch the lower half. This is I really wanna. I wanna seal this. Like seal this in your mind. Watch it. Most time boys think I'm playing. I'm not playing. Watch it. This is most of the time. ICT just screams this every time. You want to see the lower half. Be sensitive. If it hits cosmic encroachment, you don't want to see it hit cosmic encroachment again. See how we're bearish now? See how that Ferrari gap was created? You see how we have you probably go in 1 minute. No, we're not gonna go that far, but Watch this fit right gap. Well, not watch it, just mark it. Just mark it. See what it do. They see how we inverse that? Keep that in mind. Keep it in mind. You're gonna see it. You're mostly gonna see it bounce off of it. Okay, no, we just inverse it. Completely. Just bearish. Just like that. You see that right there? Tell me this is not algorithm price action though. You see how we just spent no time in here? 0 time. And we went right to sell side. Is that hard? Let this be your narrator right here. This specific fair right gap. Why am I not using this one? Because we want to see, we can see wicks go up to here, but we want to see the body stop here. Doesn't even get a chance. And people are like, oh, break a structure. I call this sell side. You're gonna see mark up sell side, mark up sell side, mark up buy side, bro. You're gonna see this stuff. But nevertheless, watch. You can mark it up after. I don't care. As long as you're marking it up, you're eventually gonna see. You're gonna be anticipating with no attachments, with no care to win or lose. See how we hit 50% or CE. Let me see. This fair right gap can still be in play. You just want to watch. So you see how we tap it? No, we don't. Okay. Like I said, when something hits CE, you don't want to see it hit CE again. ICT literally said himself, you can make a model off of that one. You want to see it be sensitive. No, because if it's sensitive to that, meaning if it's showing complete bearishness to it, you're gonna see that most likely don't. But you see how did we just went past it like that? That's overall bullishness. That's bullishness. When I see we hit CE of a fair right gap and then we hit it again and close, it validates this whole leg as bullish to me. It does. It really does. To the point I would even anticipate taking buys from here. Maybe even here at the, you know what I'm saying? That's bullish. We hit CE of that again. That's so funny. How we tap it, right? Listen, well, here's what we're not doing. We're not saying, whoa, what's that inversion? Tap and we buy. Watch it. It's going to tell you before. It's not hard. Watch it. Watch, wait, watch, wait, watch, wait. Take read before you backtest. Let me scream it again. Take read before you backtest. Because when you backtest, you have no patience. You don't. Or you can say you have patience because you waited a couple. But bro, you don't have any patience until you sit here. You take your hands off. You wait. This can literally just dump. It can dump all the way down if it wants to. You want to wait and see how the candle reacts to a specific spot of the fair right gap. They see that? Keep that there. That is bullish. Am I clicking the button? No. Keep it there. What do we have? Unfilled. Imbalance. What is that? Buy side. Am I speaking gibberish? Is this something hard? Watch. Now if we touch this again, we don't want to see. Listen, you already hit CE. We don't want to see it come anywhere to CE. We want to see. Let me even grade this for you. We want to see 25 to 50% be sensitive, insanely sensitive. We don't want to see it come close to this. We don't want to see it come to CE of this whole fair right gap. We don't want to see that. Watch. It's gonna tell. We may not even hit it again. Just wait. Boom. Hits it. Now we want to see a run up. No time being wasted. And this is where you look for things. This is the perfect time you can look for things. Because now you have narrative, you have context to all this stuff. It's that simple. You have context to all this stuff. Now here's again. Just watch it. So wait, see? It's gone now. I mean, we don't care for that no more. Narrative has changed. You want to sit there and wait again. Do not try to buy off of this. I don't care if it runs all the way up. Do not. Because narrative has changed. I don't care if it's like nobody's in it yet. Narrative has changed. You want to anticipate that. You want to watch it. Keep on watching. Anticipate without any attachment. Just watch. Say it could go here. Just mark up the stuff. You know, use this text. When your mic's off, say what you expect it to do. And just watch it. Now you see this fair right gap? You think that was created for no reason? You want to mark it up because that's a spot where we could have reversed at. Simple as that. I'm not saying we're going to reverse, but usually when there's gaps in the leg, we are usually going to reverse from a right gap. Watch it. Now, anybody has the bullish narrative at this point, you're lost. I'm glad. But, for real. We CE. We CE again. Just watch it, honestly. Now, at this point, when it comes down to this certain condition right here. Now, what time is it? It's 15, number one. It's late PM. I'm not expecting nothing. I'm literally not expecting nothing. Because manipulation usually doesn't happen at this time. We usually just sit here and consolidate. Just run from... Yeah, it's weird. But in this certain condition though, where we hit CE, and I'm saying, oh, we're bearish now because we double hit CE. We also double hit CE right here. So am I bullish? No, I'm just watching. At this point, when it comes down to this, I'm not gonna predict. I'm not gonna say I'm like, oh wow, well we're still bearish off of this because we no. Just watch. We can still use it to go down. You know? But I have no expectations once we just disrespecting for value gaps. We're spending too much time in them. We don't really care for them. Yeah, we're respecting them, but we keep on tapping into it. That is stupid price action. I want to say that is stupid price action. Once you see that, leave. But nevertheless, you won't believe anything. So just watch. You want to leave. Stop trying to anticipate at this point. It's stupid. We don't care for fair value gaps at this point. We're running through them. We're not taking them on the buy side. If we tap into this again, that is not bullish to me. Why is it not? Because this is already an invalidated IFEG. It has spent so much time in there. It wasn't even respected when it was bearish. So why am I looking for it to be respected? Wasn't inverses. It's stupid. Don't do that. You wait. Look at order block. This is my last line of defense. I might hop off after this, but this is my last line of defense. If we're bullish, we're gonna go over there. If we tap into the IFG, I'm not bullish. This is what ICT does, and y'all think ICT is some type of freaking... Bro, he's not no motherfucking goddess. He's not no market maker, nothing, bro. He's simply just sitting there waiting, knowing exactly, waiting and anticipating, and he knows when to not press a button. He knows when to press the button. He just knows because he's watching. He's seen these things play out. He's letting these fair value gaps that he have seen for years tell him exactly what price he's going to do. This is not hard. This is not rocket science. It's not. We just have quadruple. Oh no, I forget that. But we have equal highs up here. Why is it not running to that Look at the time. Look how we're respecting fair value gaps. Look how. Listen, I told you, fair value gaps are the narrators. If they're not getting respected, if they're being disrespected, getting spent too much time in, that's just telling you that this is not the time to trade. Because they're the narrators. It's going to use fair value gaps to take out buy side or sell side. But if you see stuff like this where it's just chopping around and spending too much time in fair value gaps, and inverse said types it again, this is stupid. That's the little definition of consolidation. It has no objective. It has no objective, and it's clear. Why does it have no objective? Because it's needing to tap back in to something that was already supposed to be bullish. It's stupid. It clearly has no narrative. Because if the narrative was buy side, trust me, we would have went right off of that. Don't ask why, just watch. Don't ask why, just watch. You take read. You sit there. You have no attachment to anything. You watch. Stop back testing. Stop trying to pass these prop firm challenges. Stop trying to do all that. You just wait, mark up, and watch. If you are feeling disheartened that you are somehow not enough, look ahead, set your heart ablaze, dry your eyes, man. I think I said that wrong. Seriously though, if you are feeling disheartened, somehow you are not enough, take your deep breaths, bro. Take your deep breaths. Take a step back. Look ahead. Set your heart ablaze. Imagine your heart just going on blaze and look forward. Stop looking in the past. Look forward. And say, I got this. Now, when I say look forward, that doesn't mean look forward and hop on the charts again. Look forward. Take another deep breath. Look forward. Take another deep breath. Set your heart ablaze until you believe that your heart is actually on fire. That you got that. It doesn't matter. Even though the charts may bash you, take your time. Take your time. Because that's when you start to realize, when you have the understanding of psychology, you are winning. Let me stop. But for real, if you have that understanding of psychology, bro, like you feel like you know psychology now, cause you know everything else on the chart. You know Ferrari, you know Lucas, you know all this stuff. But if you haven't mastered psychology yet, come on, bro. You don't know when to stop. You don't know when to sit down. You don't know when to wait. You don't know when the market is swaying your emotions left and right. Every time you look, you think, should I do something? You wait for your entry. Your entry appears, you get stomped out. Or you get break even. And then the next one comes, you get break even. Or you lose. And then you finally win. You win. Oh, I'm winning. And then eventually, the market's going to do some dumb stuff one day. Everything's going to be perfectly clear. And then it just doesn't do what it wants. It doesn't do what you anticipated to do. Because you have that confidence. You let that confidence and that dopamine take control in your mind and thinking, oh, this CSD, it's going to work. Calm yourself. You have to know yourself. Know how to stay faithful to who you're married to. Meaning the price action that you have decided that you're going to use. The model that you have decided you're going to use. I don't like saying model because really it's like, come on, bro. Everything's really discretionary, so there's no motherfucking model. But if you feel like you're not married to any price action, that's when you take your time out your day. Take your deep breath first. When you feel calm, level-headed, when you feel like your mind is just scrambled, don't look at the charts. Calm, level-headed, and sit down and take read. Just look at it. Watch price action. Watch what it does. And then after that, you want to journal the stuff. Take your screenshots. Journal where you think, where you seen the beautiful woman that you wanted. Show herself. Journal her. Take pictures of her. Make her do 360s. Understand. Listen. Look her up and down, bro. When you see her. Look at every detail when you see her. Journal that. And then continue to tape read. No attachments. No anticipation. No any of that. Tape read. And then she's gonna pop up again. And then there's gonna be some other woman just walking past. That's ugly. You don't. I'm sorry to use it, but you're just not attracted. And she's showing just clear signs of just not clearness. Clear signs of not being clear. So that's when you wait. You sit in your hands. You wait. You're not really. Okay, she looks good a little bit, you know, but she's not my beauty. She's not what I've seen. So I'ma wait. And since you have that, I don't need to make money. Listen, because in backtesting, you're like, oh, I need to make money. I should be making this much every single month. There's 4 weeks in a month. If you take 1 to 2 trades a week, that is completely fine. If you have 1 week when you have no trade, that is completely fine. When people look and they look at these P&Ls, that's why I'm saying this is psychology as well. You go on Instagram, you see these motherfucking, oh, thank God we made it. You see all green days every freaking day. Them people are gamblers. It's either they know what the frick they doing and it was a good month, or they're gamblers. When you see them 10 trades this day, 10 trades the next day, and it's just green. You say, oh, we made it. They post on Instagram. Motherfucking block that person. I'm not playing. Block that person. Block them. Them people are gamblers. The real ones, when you want to look at, is the people with freaking green days every week. I mean, once a week. They have 1 green day a week. The next week, 1 green day. Maybe 2. The next week, no trade. The next week, 1 green day. Or maybe a red day. It's fine. Those are the people that know that are married to a Pacific girl. They're married to a Pacific price and they know her. They think she's beautiful. They love her. They don't get swayed by what the market is telling them. Oh, the market is saying this, that, and the third. Well, just because I know these concepts, I'm going to just click the button. Oh, there's a very guy, I'm going to just click it. Oh, this is a really sweet very guy, I'm going to just click it. And then sometimes it's going to win. Yeah, it's going to win. You're going to get that dopamine. Oh, it won. That's a green day. You just realize you're not married to nobody. You have no structure. You don't know what the frick you want. You don't even know yourself. Take a deep breath. Nah, bro. You don't even know yourself. The market can manipulate you. It can persuade you this. It can persuade you that. And because you don't even know yourself, you don't know who you're married to, you don't know the beautiful girl that you want to look at every single day, every single time, you get swayed because you know, oh, I'm attracted to this specific type, the fair value gap, this, right, and it presents itself. And then you went, oh, yeah, nice. You got something, you think. And now one other price as it comes, the fair value gap that you, quote unquote, you thought you knew. She treats you terrible. She treats you terrible. And you're like, what is this? I thought I knew. You haven't tape read it. You haven't watched it. You haven't seen how price can act toward fair value gaps fully. You just thought, oh well, price action. You know what I mean, you just thought, fair value gap, CISD to the buy side. But you don't know all the other things it can do. And it's until you wait and you listen to what people are saying as well. That's also very important. If someone's saying wait for that time, another person saying wait for the time, wait for time, wait for time, and your main mentor ICT saying it's time then price. Motherfucker, you want to wait for time then price then. You want to wait to time then price then. If he's saying that, he pops up. She appears usually at this time. The beautiful girl. She appears usually at this time. And then, how do you know she's there? How do you know? Right, yeah. You mark it out. You see how price reacts to it. And then when it reacts to the point you see it react, and you see her walking past, she give you the little winks. She give you 2 winks and say, yeah, I'm here. You want to lock arms with her and gallop and skip to that buy side. Just right with her. She's going to walk past. You're going to see that fair rate gap say, yeah, she's here. She's here. And then you look to your right. You're like, oh, yeah, she's here. She's here, all right. You lock arms with her. You go right to that buy side where she's headed to. Yeah. But when you think you have something, and then price taps into a fair value gap, and then it's spending too much time, it's not doing exactly what you wanted to see. It's giving you a CISD and then it's retesting again, and then it retests again. Get the frick out of there. Get out of here. She's not there. I promise you she's not there. I promise you she's not there. She's still somewhere. She hasn't arrived yet. I promise you she's not there. This is what I mean by let fair right gaps be your narrators. Because fair right gaps is going to tell you when she's there or not. That IFEG from yesterday. You drag it out, bro. And then once it reacts to it, and you see her, she gives you those little winks again. You see that clear sell side. You don't want to see it tap back in. If it taps back in, she was never there to begin with. But if it's sensitive, it creates that CISD and it creates that another fair value gap. At the perfect time as well. Trap timing, what I like to call it. Where it traps the buy side or sell side. Buy stops or sell stops. Yeah. She's gonna wink. She's gonna say, I'm here, babe. That's where you take her hand, you lock arms with her, y'all gallop right to them. Nobody else seen it. Nobody was anticipating it. But you seen her. You seen her. That's what you want to look for. And then you want to journal that. You want to look at them details of one price did this and one price did that. And then when you have enough journals, you have enough data just to sit in there watching it. You know when she appears. You know what you like. You don't get swayed by any other thing. You have to fall in love with her. You have to fall in love with her. Once you see her, look her up and down. Look at every single detail on her. Spin her around. Cause she's there. She's there to ride along with you. I'm getting intimate with this stuff, bro, because it's real. It's real. There's times, bro, I'm going to go off again. I have journaled everything. I'm not going to get into that. Buddy, I have journaled. Let me get it 2024. I've journaled, buddy. Yeah, I journaled. Concepts. Price action. I've journaled it. Oh, the CISD. The CISD. And then it fails me. You know? Oh, it worked right here. I think I got something. It fails me, though, sometimes. Sometimes it just failed me. This is good. I mean, IFEG, CISD, whatever. What time was it? After London. Terrible timing. What's after London? I mean, if it's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, it had to be a macro. If it's not a macro, we don't. You know what I'm saying? You didn't. I didn't even look at macros at the time, and I was just sitting there. What else? What was it? It was as the liquidity sweep, order block below CE, reaction. Let me see. I just marked up a random order block. Marked up a random order block. It hits CE, and then we trace back to the fair value gap. Go draw on liquidity. But I can fail though. Why am I taking a buy when it could have easily took out the sell side? Next. And it's like, you can think you have something until you don't. And that's when you take a deep breath. And you take read. She's gonna pop up. And when she pops up, you don't take her for granted. You don't take her for granted and just say, and you get your dopamine spike and say, well, I'm done. You don't take her for granted. You journal every freaking thing. You journal her, bro. You take photos of her. You guys had a good time at that time. Fair value gap. What is this? Liquidity sweep into fair value gap. Quad. Okay. Liquidity sweep. I guess that's liquidity sweep. Fair value gap. This is good. I mean, fair value gap right here. But no clear sell side. Go to ICT, watch him mark up sell side by side, and do it just like him, bro. You're gonna see it, but yeah, like both can really get emotional with this stuff because I've seen her. But I took her for granted so many times. And I was just doing it for the dopamine. I didn't really love her. I was just doing it for the concepts and for value gap. What did I say? Showing sensitivity of 50%. Let's tap multiple times. So that's fine though. CISD. Or the sell side. I mean, that was cute. What time though? What's the specific time? You go listen. Take read time. Take read liquidity. Take read fair value gaps. You're gonna see how beautiful she can be. But I'm gonna end it right here though. I've spoke about it. Find who you want to marry. See her, love her. Don't take her for granted.